Hello. Today I am going to do some of my favorite journaling supplies. Basically, how I keep up my journal and what supplies I use for it. But instead of showing you my swatch that I do for every journal, I was thinking, what if I pull them out and then I use these pages on my sketchbook and show you which things I like. So first things first, I love stickers, and it can be anything from like stickers I get at Daiso to stickers I find elsewhere to Target stickers, miscellaneous. Sir, get out of here. To like just a bunch of leftover stickers. But I think they always make things better. Hence the cover and any pages with them. This thing that I enjoy when journaling is washi tape because they look really cute, and if I make a mistake in putting them somewhere, at least I can take them off a little easier. But these are some of the ones I use. And an example being like right here. Another journaling supply I enjoy are these little guys, mainly because they help hold in place the paper that I'm using. So I can help hold it in place. So any kind of drilling and sketching, I can just kind of have it sit in one place and not have it in the way. I actually really like this sharpener. I use this a lot with any of my colored pencils, and it's general all art. It's just a really simple pencil sharpener that I use for my supplies. And let's start with pencils. Pencils I enjoy when journaling are these guys. These are my regular pencils. I am a huge fan of the Ticonderoga pencils, so pretty sure you've seen these before. These are both sharpened really badly. This one actually I used the sharpener. This one I used a knife because I was somewhere and I didn't have my sharpener. But there's that. And then this is what a really old eraser is like. And this is what the good one does, which is really nice. Do another line. And do another line. And then we can get into your erasers. I did buy this guy. I haven't used him yet. But I use these guys. This one is about 40 years old because it was my sister's. And then this one I bought in college. So this is how this one erases. And this is how this one erases. They're both really good. Let you see that. When using mechanical pencils, I use these guys. And this one I don't think I've used. Yeah, this one's a little old, so she got a little stuck. This one I use all the time. My go-to pencil is a mechanical pencil, and it's this guy. But whenever I'm in like a bind and I need to use like a really quick one and I might not keep it, I use that. The eraser It's pretty, like, decent, not amazing. This one has a pretty good eraser. But that's them. I really like them. They work really well. This one's very good for like on the go, and this one's good as well, but this one I would be more careful to like keep with me because I like it. Next thing is markers. These are my favorite. Normally supply. I use these on all journals. Honestly, across the board, these work amazingly for any paper. I've never had paper where it goes through. But this is what it looks like with this nib. And then this is what it looks like with this nib. And they're the zebra lid liner. I'll do another color for reference. I use this yellow a lot. You can see. That's what that looks like. And there's this one. There you go. And then to kind of throw off the shade a little bit, I'll do a fiber color to blue. And this is what the blue looks like. Yeah, that's how they look. If you ever want me to do a full swatching of the full case, I can do it. I will let you know I bought the biggest container they have, and I have used up a couple, so if you don't see a green, it's because I don't have any more. It ran out because I didn't realize how much I used green. And I think it ran out of black, so I have like a dark gray, but that's what they look like. And they look really nice. And when using them, even in the like thinnest paper that this is, so you see how thin that is, still looks pretty good. If anything, one thing I will complain is that the lines are really noticeable, but I could probably build on that. It also works really well in the hobonichi because that is what I use for the marker. Alright, now we'll go to my favorite highlighting, which are these. I've had these since high school, so they're over a decade old. I really like these. They look really, really good. Like the color I love is this one. Looks really good. And then another one that looks, they all look really good. But then there's like the green, and that one's pretty good. These are old, and they're so nice. So I haven't been able to find any more of these, and if you ever do, you need to pick them up because they are amazing, and that's what they look like. Another highlighting tool I like are this guy. It's a Sharpie gel highlighter. That's what it looks like. Just gonna raise it on, and it just goes like this. I really like it. I like how it's gel. I'll show you one of my favorite pens. This is a Pilot G2. Probably seen it if you like journaling. there's that. I'll let that dry. These smear, so gotta let that dry for a little bit. But you know, let's see if I can find like a non-smearing pen. Here, I'll use this. So that has no smear. So that one's gonna take forever to dry, but that's what that looks like. I really like it. I used it in college a lot. When it comes to pens, these. I really have a love-hate relationship with them. I love these when I have time to journal, if that makes sense. But if I'm doing something quick, like at the office, or have to write really quickly, these are not great at that. So I tend to use these when I have time. I'll show you the video. And also take in mind, these are kind of like since college I've had them, so they're kind of old. There's that. Here is a brown. I don't think they have color numbers on them. Oh, wait, I think, oh, 7, maybe. Here is the gray. Here's like a vibrant color. I don't know if you haven't noticed, but they, and kind of the nib is kind of gone compared to like these, if you can see that. They also work really good on here. I think they're right here. So there are these. Not really as much bleed through it. Okay. There's that one. There is that one. There's that one. And there's that one. And it's kind of visible, but not a lot. And this is like really thin paper. So honestly, I would say if you have thick paper, use this. If you have your time, if you can take your time journaling, use this. And if you like to write at a specific angle, because if you write like this, you won't get anything out. So you have to come at it at this level. And I found that out because I write like this, but my partner writes like this, so you won't see it. So that's a good point. Another pair of pens that I really like. Oh, and those I found like a Target. Another pair of pens I found are these. These I got as a gift. And they were at the dollar store, I think, because I've seen them there. And these work really nice. They're very like full of color. And they work really well. Pick it open. And they're like over a year old, so even with a year of age, they're still pretty full. They're the Papermate Flare medium pens. These are pretty cool. I really have enjoyed them. I've used them on different. One thing I will say is the paper. So this is really thin paper, and it very much bleeds through. But I have been using it. This has become my go-to for in this journal. So I have used it. And this one, I think. Don't see it in here, but I have used it in the hobonichi, and it has a bud there. I just can't find it. And they're these paper me. And they're those. So if you turn on the page, they're not as crazy here. And this is like this journal. That's kind of, it's really soft, but it's also very like, the paper's not the best. Here's the green. And that's what the knit looks like. Here's the yellow. That's what that looks like. And then my consistent color I've been using for a while. And you can tell the knit is kind of like low on that because I use it all the time. And it's good if you use it this way or even this way. It works. But that's this. This is the pen that I use from Hobonichi. It's an amazing pen. These are the replacements that I got for it. Because this, I ran out and I love it for the Hobonichi. And if you've seen my past Hobonichi videos, you'll see that's what I use, and it's really nice. And it's a 06. And then this guy I've used, I like the thicker ones, the slightly thicker ones, but these are pretty good. So that's what this looks like. It's good for lining. I had a bigger one and I lost it, but it's nice. I think they're the same brand, yeah. I would get this one over that one. That's what this one looks like. This one's drying out. And this is what a neat one looks like. And this one's new. Some of my all-time favorite pens, which are within the same brand. I think, yeah, Sakura. Are these. The glitter ones are my least favorite. I don't really like these that much. This one's like the best one out of all of them. But this one is the worst. In my opinion, I just don't like it. But I love the Boom Lights. These are the best pens I've had. I love how bright they are. They work amazingly on black paper. So I have a black journal that I will be using soon, and literally I've held off using these pens because I want to use them on there because it would be really, really good. And once I start using these, I can't control myself and I run through the ink. So yeah. Yeah. These are the Jelly Roll Sakura. That's those right here. And this is really thin paper. And the ones that were not the best were the glitter because they bled through. I have some unexpected pens that I've enjoyed, which are these Tool pens. I have a bunch of other ones at work, but I keep forgetting to bring these back, so. And that's that. Looks like that. And this one looks like this. These are really nice on regular paper. It's these right here. So it's those. They're really nice, and that's what the rest of them look like that I have at work. And turn them over. Not crazy. Not crazy splotchy, unlike the Sharpies and stuff. Then we get into markers. Hands down, favorite ones I've ever had. These are the Artist Loft acrylic markers, and they're like level 1. I love these. I bought them 2 years ago, and they are amazing. They still work. I love these, and they're cheap. They're a lot cheaper than any of the other acrylic pens that you see me with. So if you're in the mood, you want some, this was a pack. It came with this many, and it was really cheap. I don't know about now, since it's been 2 to 3 years, but this, just watch there, then if they dry out, it'd be funny. But I like how pretty that yellow is. And these are old. And then the other color of this one. It's really pretty. And then I have a really pretty blue. They're starting to dry out. They are 3 years old. But you do have to take in consideration, I have used these in my journals, and I have colored in whole pages. I have used them for gifts and like making little designs and cards, and like they still have ink in them. Oh, they're so good. So yeah, I haven't gotten any other ones. I've only got these because I'm trying really hard not to continuously buy things. I want to use them and then finish. The ones I have are Poscas, and I bought this pack. I think these are, yeah, that big, in the bullet shaped. I kind of like these. I do wish I would have gotten these, but I do like these still. They're still nice, but I wish I would have gotten a little bit bigger of a notebook. But let's do. They are expensive, but when it comes down to it, these are also, I think you saw these in my birthday vlog, and I've had them for almost a year, like 10 months. But I'm gonna go low. I use these as accents. I don't use them like with this one. I will paint the whole. With these, I paint like the whole background. With these, I use these more as an accent because they're so little. But let's see. I'll do black. One thing I will say is, depending on the journal, these pick up a lot of the paper, and so it could be really annoying. Yeah, and then right here, they're right there. They look really good on this paper. Oh. And then I didn't even look through the other ones. Right here. Toasted really bleed through. And then honey. And this is really thin paper, so also, if you see that, it like picks up paper. If you ever use this on a muscle, you're gonna have a lot of paper pick up. Also, they do take a second to dry, so I wouldn't close your journal after using it, but that's what it looks like. And they're not as bleedy. And then I like these. These I got in my Japan's order. I picked them up, and they're travel scissors. Amazing. And they're sharp. And these. I got these 2 years ago. And I have fallen in love with this color. And I'll do pink. Honestly, I very much agree. Once you use these, it's so hard to go back to regular color pencils because, like, look at this. I don't know. I kind of like fading of color. Like when you're coloring something and you're making something, it's kind of nice. Also, I've used them in the hobonichi. That's the color pencil right there. And they look good. And no bleeding, really. But yeah, these are literally my favorite art supplies. Or not art supplies, but they are too. But they are my favorite journal supplies that I use to journal. And they're my go-tos. They're everything I use. I do have other supplies that I use sometimes for journaling, depending on the paper. Like, I could turn this into a journal, and then I would use like more paint and watercolors and stuff like that, and that would be those supplies. But these have been kind of what I've been using for the last couple months. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these, and I'll see you next week. Bye.